Alright, y'all, the peep game. Have y'all ever seen women say what they would do if they were men for a day, and then you realize that women have the most unrealistic expectations of what it's like to actually be a man? Ladies, I'm here to tell y'all right now that if y'all were men for a day, most of y'all would check out of this hotel that we call life. Because, nigga, this shit is hard as fuck. Every time I see women talk about the things that they would do if they were men, the first thing I always see is, I would fuck a whole bunch of hoes. And that's how I know that y'all have no clue what it's like to be a man, because what makes y'all think that every man just gets a lot of hoes? If you were a man for a day, you'd be invisible to most of those hoes. So I don't know where y'all be getting that from. Like, yo, you know how you be hearing girls say stuff like, oh, I love when I go to the grocery store and nobody hollers at me. If you were a man, that's just a normal day for us. Nah, for real though, because a lot of girls don't even shoot their shot because they're scared of rejection. And that's something we got to face on a daily basis. Another thing that be getting me is y'all be like, yo, if I was a man for a day, I'm going to have to see what pussy feel like. Shit, good luck getting it. Yo, you know the pussy that you're going to be fucking? This right here. Y'all women seem to think that it's just so easy to get pussy. Like, there's a certain percentage of men that can get pussy easily. For most men, they're not getting that shit. And another thing, do you not realize the shit that we got to put up with just to get pussy? Most of y'all are not going to do that. Alright, so peep this, right? I see this post that come across my timeline and it says, $1 billion hit your account. What's the first thing you doing? And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm beating my dick off the rip. But the thing is I'm doing it because I gotta clear my mind before I end up doing dumb shit. You feel me? Like, say for instance, I remember when Jada Kingdom, she was out here selling it for $36,000. The shit, $1 billion hit my account. I'm buying it twice in the same day. Shit, and it don't take me that long to nut. I don't give a fuck. I'll buy it in the same 10 minutes. $1 billion hit my account. Shit, you know how much pussy I'm gonna buy? Like straight up, yo. And the thing is, you ain't gotta charge me by the hour. Fuck is you talking about? You can literally put on LMA shot clock and tell me I got 24 seconds. It's starting right now. $1 billion, man. Like if I don't beat my dick a lot, I'm gonna fuck the fattest girl I can find. Cause like at the end of the day, it's not like any girl gonna care. I'm up a few B's. Like, you ain't gonna care what girls I hit in my past. You can't even hit me with the, oh, you one of those niggas that'll fuck anything. You damn right. And you gonna fuck anything with money. And I got $1 billion. I can't even think of like what I would do with $1 billion as far as like investments. Cause the only thing I'm investing in is pussy. Straight up, like everything I'm gonna do with the $1 billion is gonna be to impress women. So I might as well just get out there and pay for it. That's the only thing. Like, y'all tell me what y'all would do.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I'm gonna try to compartmentalize both of these videos. The first one, he said that women said that they would be men for, if they were men for a day, they would try to fuck bitches, and that's an impossible feat, or this is your pussy that you'll be hitting primarily. Let me be the first to say, if you ever got game or ever had game and you got the ism, this is not a fact. This is a nigga that has low self-esteem. This is what low self-esteem looks like. I say that because he also goes on to say in the second video, if he got a couple B's, the first thing he doing is jacking off, because he gonna invest in Coochie. He would literally use his money to impress women to get pussy. Those are the words of a desperate, insecure, low self-esteem having ass man. Now I will concede he looks like he's about mid-30s, and it does slow up mid-30s, and now that I'm in my 40s, but not because, like, I don't know, I developed a third eye or I'm unattractive. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep up my grooming habit. Most women peg me at about 35, 36. I'm 41. You know what I'm saying? Even with the receding hairline, I still get pegged at about 33, which in my opinion is relatively young now that I'm older. And it's not been a thing to, like, hell, I flirted with women that's like mid-20s. I was at a place a couple weeks ago. I think I could have bagged, like Smart Money says, I could have bagged about 2 chicks that worked there that were 24 and 26. It's not necessary. And as you get older, you learn it's not about your looks. It's about what you can say, your personality. Contrary to popular belief, even now, women still like your personality over money. Now, don't get me wrong, money is going to help you get gold diggers and the real fine women that go for money. But the ones that are fine, that they're not impressed about that, personality has always got me there. I can honestly say, like, my decent looks have got me women that even I was surprised with. But my personality got me women that were above 7s, right? 7s, 8s, 9s. I've had a few 10s. You know what I'm saying? It's about your personality. He's walking around with a fucking do-rag on, with a hoodie on, in what looks like the middle of spring or summer because the sun's beating. Yeah, you probably gonna get hood rats. Women of any type of class or whatever. Yeah, they're not checking for dudes in hoodies. And like, even if you wear like a do-rag and a hoodie on, you can't wear it at the same time. You look like you about to be on a robbing spree, my nigga. I'm just keeping it 100. And he looks like he got a do-rag on because he got waves. You gotta attract the women. My pops used to tell me getting spiffy was to lure women in. You don't cry about women being gold diggers because that's what women like, gold, things that shine. So you have to lure them in. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to trick off. A lot of dudes think that you get money so that you can pay for coochie, or you could buy them things so they'll in return give you the coochie. That's not necessarily the case. If you got money, it means you can clean yourself up, you can drive a nice car, you can have a nice car. Those are things that lure women in. They're attracted to shit like that. You don't have to give them that shit. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want the gold digger with this super big booty that's freaky as hell, sometimes you got to shell out a couple dollars. But realistically, you don't need money or give them money to get coochie. That's not how the world works. You need money to lure them in. And if you had any mouthpiece on you, then the conversation should flow. You gotta have the ism in you. A lot of square ass dudes don't know what the ism is. They don't got the ism, and so to them, getting women is like trigonometry. But for a nigga like me, it ain't never been a thing. There's a lot of things I've cried about. Pussy was never one of them. In any event, if you like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.